Jeffrey O'Neill impersonated Richard.
I'm afraid so.
Who told you this?
Jeffrey himself. And apparently your brother was involved.
Why?
It had to do with the drug runners in San Cristobal. Richard wanted to put a stop to it, and he needed help from the U.S. government.
Jeffrey O'Neill, federal agent, looked exactly like Richard, so no one would ever known. Is that it?
That was the idea. He could infiltrate the organization and protect the royal family at the same time.
Who else knew about this besides Richard?
I don't have many details.
How often did it happen?
I don't know, but I know that it happened.
So Jeffrey O'Neill was with Cassie as Richard.
Well, pictures don't lie. And if you look at that smile, I'd say that Jeffrey liked living Richard's life a little too much.
But my brother was a stickler for detail. He must have spent hours with the man, ages, going over all the details of our lives. When?
Jeffrey is a brilliant undercover agent. I mean, he knows his subjects as well as they know themselves. He knows their mannerisms, their tastes, as well as how they act around the people in their lives.
But why would he have done it? Why would he have let that man get so close to Cassie? Well, to protect her, to keep her safe. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, Jeffrey's good. I mean, especially with the ladies. He figures out exactly what she needs, almost before she knows it. Edmund, look, I don't know what I'm sorrier about. That I'm telling you this now, or that I didn't tell you earlier.
There were times when he was so distant. Richard was so preoccupied. I just always thought it was a man under the pressure of trying to run a country, but maybe it was just O'Neill keeping me at arm's length.
Just don't do this to yourself.
No, I want to know more. I want to know more. I want to know where. I want to know when. I want to know what.
Okay, I wish I could tell you more. But you know, Jeffrey kept me in the dark purposely. All I know is that his time in San Cristobal, it changed him, playing Richard. It was more than a job. It became an obsession.
And so did Cassie. So Jeffrey spent time as Richard. He became Richard. Meaning he saw Cassie, he met Cassie, he spent time with Cassie.
I don't know, Edmund.
There has to be something. You said he came back from San Cristobal, a changed man. Why? He played Richard, ruler of a country. I know what that can do to a person. It's the respect, power, position. It's...
Right. And he came back to Springfield. He followed the drugs.
Right. Or did he follow Cassie? Come on, he moves to Springfield. He checks into her hotel.
Edmund, I know that this is hurting you, and I don't want that. Jeffrey...
What did he tell you? What did he tell you about Cassie?
Nothing. He always said nothing. I saw it differently then.
Did Jeffrey sleep with Cassie?
Didn't you just say it yourself that he confessed for having feelings for her? You know what kind of man he is.
Kill him!
Edmund, stop it. You're scaring me.
Wait. What the hell am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why am I letting you do this to me?
What?
It doesn't add up. Reason says it doesn't add up. Why should I believe you? You haven't shown me a shred of evidence.
I have no reason to lie.
How could you possibly know any of this unless you... Oh, my God. No. not going anywhere.
You can't keep me here, Edmund.
Watch me.
I have nothing else to tell you.
Really? How about the truth?
I've told you the truth.
Who are you?
I told you!
Oh, I know what you told me, but why don't you try again?
I want to leave. I'll start screaming if you don't get out of my way.
Well, scream away, Ducky, because I'm certain the police would just love to sort all this out for us.
I'm sorry. I am forgetting how upset you must be. And I need to be more understanding.
Prince needs a princess, doesn't he?
Edmund, you don't know what you're saying.
Oh, please. I realize I've been the stupidest man on the face of the planet, but just how long did you think you could play with me?
I don't need to listen to this.
Yes, you do. Because I've spent weeks soaking up everything you had to say to me, and you made sure of that.
I hated seeing what Jeffrey was doing to you. Oh!
You see, that's not it either. Because you're more than just a flame for old Jeffy boy.
No.
You were a woman who bought a red cloak.
Edmund, no.
And traipsed around Europe, pretending to be Cassie, using her name, waiting for your prince to come back, and when he never did, you went looking for him.
No.
Yes. You see, because you are Cassie's imposter.
Let me go.
Tell me what I want to know.
Edmund.
Tell me what I want to know.
Fine. I posed as Princess Cassie.
Thank you. Now, give me the details.
Jeffrey forced me to do it.
Convenient excuse.
It's true. He had something on me.
What?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that Jeffrey dreamt up this whole thing. I did as I was told.
Well, isn't that just the virtue of innocence?
Not exactly, because I enjoyed it. I played it on my own for a while. Nobody got hurt.
Except Cassie?
I stopped. Once I realized Cassie knew about me. But Jeffrey is the one who has kept this alive. That's why I came to you.
You're lying again.
I'm not.
No, you see, because your story keeps changing. And to wonder why that is. Maybe it's just trying to cover everything you've done.
I worked for the government.
No. Not during your latest Cassie incarnation. All of your stunts in Springfield. Stealing the cloak from the farm, pushing the planter off at the beacon. Now, I wonder what your former employer would think of all that.
I didn't do any of that.
Tell it to someone who actually believes you.
You're making a huge mistake. Jeffrey is the one who's roping Cassie in.
No.
Playing her protector.
No. You are both twisted up into all of this. I don't want Cassie.
That's fine. But you might want to tell her the woman that she's looking for is sleeping in her boyfriend's bed.
Yes, hello. Has Cassie Winslow checked out, please? Oh, good, thank you.
Hello. Hello, is anybody there? Hello.
Jeffrey. I told you I was telling you the truth. I tried to warn you. Jeffrey is after Cassie.